John Bullard here with a quick tip for right hand technique on 5-string banjo. Today I'll be covering what I consider one of the most fundamental parts of right hand technique for playing the 5-string banjo. Really, this tip revolves around staying relaxed. The biggest enemy of right hand playing is tension, and the tension usually starts in the mouth, goes into the shoulder, into the elbow, and then into the hand. And oftentimes you'll see someone go from relaxed to tension in the mouth, to tension in the arm, and to tension in the hand. That's kind of the natural progression of tension while we're playing. One of the results of undue stress and tension in the right hand is what I call flyaway fingers. That's when you see somebody whose fingers have a lot of movement in them and travel great distances away from the strings in between plucking the strings. A good suggestion for right hand technique and staying relaxed is to first just relax your right hand. As you can see, I'm just floppy, relaxed, and then bring it right over to the banjo. And that's pretty much where you want to be. Now notice I have some space between my wrist and the banjo. Now sometimes I see people who get their wrist really low and they end up with the flyaway, grabby fingers. But if you do this simple exercise of relaxing and flopping your hand and then bring it over onto the banjo, you see that my fingertips are on the strings already. Even my thumb and my fingers are on the strings, ready to go. And I don't have to move very far to pluck the strings. And if I focus on relaxing my jaw, my shoulder, and my elbow and my wrist and staying in this position, that's a good way to try to stay relaxed and actually achieve being relaxed. So as opposed to clenching and having tension and being like that, it's flop, bring it over, tips of the fingers or on the strings. This method of relaxing the hand and having a little space between the banjo head and your wrist is a good way to maintain that relaxation from the jaw or the mouth all the way down to the hand. It's something you really have to keep your eye on. I have to think about it constantly while I'm playing to stay relaxed. It helps to make sure you're breathing correctly while you're playing. So what you want to avoid is starting to hold your breath, starting to clench in the jaw, starting to clench in the shoulder, starting to clench, and you end up like that. We don't want to do that. So again, the flop, the bring it over, just try to stay relaxed. Hope that helps you with your right hand technique.